Hello, I'm Wendy Vogel, and this is the Poetics, readings of contemporary works by emerging poets from around the world, brought to you by Sweetycat Press. Today's episode sponsor is Anonymous. Our first poem today is In Paradise by Aminath Nina, previously published in Spillwords. Come, let me take you light years away in time, to the night when our souls met for the first time, beside the milky lake of Eden, in paradise where beauty existed without envy. When time elapsed within a gust of the softest zephyr, when the silky petals of roses echoed the song in our hearts, and when their nectar poured as raindrops, whispering a promise of a lifetime, which still brings shivers to this edifice of melting femme, firing bolts of seasonal passion fruits to haunt its corridors from time to time. And remember, that same night I believed in the existence of love. That was In Paradise by Aminath Nina. Next we'll hear Your Future Spouse by Aishwarya Lakshmi, previously published in Spillwords. Have you ever wondered who your spouse would be if you lived to be 103? How many years into the future do you see? What about peeking into a time when your partner in crime smiles instead of whines and is with you for all time? Why not conjure up a pal, a modern guy or gal to keep you company as you age not so gracefully? So what if he's made of tin and has a computer for a brain? Haven't you had enough of men who bring you pain? So let your old age plan include a spouse you need to reboot. Maybe you would be happier and find a world of chi. That was Your Future Spouse by Aishwarya Lakshmi. Our next poem is Van Gogh's View by Suzanne Thomas. In his depressed and manic and illness-riddled mind, Vincent looked up at a night sky and saw the souls of stars swirling in yellows and blues. He stared at a cafe, and for him, highlighted cobblestones reflected in the light. The husk on sunflower seeds revealed themselves in layered streaks. He painted new leaves, wild grass, the ocean's fierce surf, and the soul of a village. His pain made of the world a kaleidoscope on canvas, casting shattered form and urgent hues that bring the rest of us, with our clouded eyes, joy. That was Van Gogh's View by Suzanne Thomas. Our final poem today is Extinction by Sheila Henry, previously published in Clarendon House Books' Poetica. They are disappearing. Animals in the wild going extinct. Livestock in the oceans going extinct. Plastic pollution fills the land and sea, strangling the life from them. Trophy hunters with callous compulsion slay the vulnerable for social media attention, and man's hunger for consuming every part of these sentient beings expands. They are disappearing. Animals, as their lives are taken, they fear. Heartless butchers share tales in jest. They crap on themselves as they feel the end near, shivering in line for their turn at slaughter, not unlike man's own fear if he faced the same matter, their fate sealed as long as man lacks enlightenment. They are disappearing. And what is our world without hummingbirds, honeybees, and butterflies? They, too, are going extinct, their population shrinking, casualties of pesticides and climate change, disguised poisons fed to them on the low. So, too, as forests turn to ash and thawing icebergs flow. While animals are disappearing, only time stands between man and his own extinction, as he rapes the land of its resources his greed above all else, and his avarice to take more and more grows. He too will disappear, as sure as karma knows. That was Extinction by Sheila Henry. And that's all for this episode of the Poetics. For Sweetycat Press, I'm Wendy Vogel. Thanks for watching.